Hi, and welcome back to Findersbeepers History Seekers. Now, I know the first question you're going to ask. Where's Andy? Now, we've had a bit of a horrible week, or Andy's had a horrible week this week. His wife's been taken back into hospital. She's been admitted, so obviously it's pretty serious. So we've pushed this video back and back. We were supposed to be coming on Monday. We pushed it back to Wednesday. She was kept in, so we pushed it back again, and now it's Friday. And as you know, editing takes quite a while. So I've literally got to come out of this place, go home, which is 2.5 hours drive, and edit. So it's a job on. So if this video is up on Sunday, you know I've managed it. But I just want you to know that Andy's not here because we've had arguments or anything like that. It's purely because of that, which also worries me for the Italy trip. Hopefully everything should be fine. Fingers crossed. And Lindsay, I hope you get better. Obviously, we're all thinking about you, but I'm going to get on. The show must go on, as they say. And I'm going to have a look around, and you know what? I feel really uncomfortable. I'm not used to being by myself, especially somewhere that I have no clue about. Andy did the research on this, and I want to say thank you to Grant as well for helping us out with this one. He'd done all the research, and I've not been able to talk to him about it, so I don't really know very much. Now, I've got to say straight away, this place is so 90s. Literally everything about this kitchen is 90s. Just look at these cookbooks for a start. They are like my mother used to have in her cupboards. Don't even say what year they are, but it's a bit tatty. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of these places we wouldn't normally come in. We'd turn our noses up, but I've got a feeling just from the outside, it's gonna give us something a little bit extra. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't like to get my finger caught in that. But yeah, looking round, well, I'm not going to show you that for a start because that's a swastika. But yeah, looking through. Oh wow, look at this. That's like a shop weighing scales. That's really cool. Sports steering wheels. Now Andy would know more about these. I feel like I'm going to say this a lot. Oh, Andy would know about that. Because Andy tends to know stuff and I tend to have an argument about it, but I don't really know. And the old safe, look there as well. It's actually got a national savings book still in it. I can't see what year that's from or anything. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know I'm going down there. It looks a bit damp, but I'm going to have a look. Now, we were saying the other week about not liking hoarders' houses and places where it hasn't really got much history, but there's loads of stuff. And this is a little bit one of those. So I'm hoping there's going to be something a little bit exciting that jumps out at me. Not literally, I don't want anything actually literally jumping out at me. Because I have seen rat shit, which is not good. So, but yeah, just to have got that feeling, like, not like a ghost feeling, like there could be squatters, or there could be somebody living here that's likely to just knife me, and I'm all by myself and nobody knows where I am apart from Andy. Now moving into here, I almost feel like it might be 80s in this bit rather than the 90s. Just some of the stuff, Beach Boys and table football. Now that should be in a museum. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, Pokemon games. So you are talking early 2000s, late 90s then, aren't you? That's amazing. Now, I remember having almost exactly the same one. I think it's the bottom one, that Hawaii, however you say it. And there's drinks and all sorts. And I have a feeling there's going to be a Matt Eats that happens in this place. Oh, look. What is that little radio thing there? That's old. That's weird, actually, because it's got woodworm. Looks like it's got woodworm. That's really strange. It's a weird layout as well. You've got this big centerpiece here with a seating area. And then another bit round there. It just seems like a massive waste of space, that bit in the middle there. But, like I said, 80s, 90s. Oh. My lady. The Queen, that's got to be 60s, 70s, something like that. It's just bits. Everybody used to collect things like this, didn't they? Like dust collectors. It's very minimalistic these days in comparison. But yeah, I remember having loads of bits of tat and things. Now there's got to be at least one of you out there that had one of these big Bell's bottles and used to put 2p's and 1p's in it. I definitely did. And in fact, my mum had that fire as well. Now I have just noticed a door down at the bottom of here, and it looks really strange because it's got like dangly tassely bits behind it. So let's go and have a look what's through that bit. I've got to be careful because there's windows right on this front. I noticed as I walk through. Oh, it looks weird in here. It's like, this week, Matthew, I'm going to be Michael Jackson. Oh my God, it's amazing in here. I didn't expect this at all. It's a shop. It's a full-on shop. That's crazy. Now, I didn't expect that at all. Oh, and look. 40p per 100 grams. Lollies at 5p, so it's got to be 90s. It's got to be. What was that noise behind me then? Strange noise. Oh God, I've just thought. If we're in a shop, more than likely, there's going to be food. And if there's food, more than likely, at least some of you, not all of you, at least some of you are going to want me to eat it. Let's have a look around first and see what there is. Now, like I said before, I have got to be careful because there's windows, the door, literally anyone could see me. And there is iron brew in the fridge. And what is in here? That is not looking good. Panda Pops. Everything else looks vile. Absolutely vile. We'll come back to that in a bit. Oh, look at this though. The old ticketing machine. God, you don't get stickers on things really these days telling you how much they are. It's like on the shelf instead. Oh, look. For you, mummy. Oh, that card was supposed to go to somebody's mummy and it's been sat there for 30 years doing absolutely nothing. What a shame. Oh my God, Art Attack. Who else remembers Art Attack? Now, obviously, if you're from the UK, you may do. But if you're from America, you probably won't. 2000. You see, I was 20 in 2000. Why was I watching Art Attack? I feel like I'm nostalgic for the wrong generation sometimes. What's this? People's Friend Christmas Special. Ah, that ties in then. So it must have been Christmas when it shut down. Because there's all the Christmas stuff up there as well. And then a couple of empty fridges over here. That's about it, really. But yeah, look at it in here. How cool is this place? You can just imagine it. With all the pies and stuff in the front there. And the little old lady serving. Bob comes for his daily paper through that door. Whops his cock out on the counter. And Doris behind the counter wanks him off for his daily paper. Yeah, just like anybody else's Monday morning down at the post office.
Be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon for all the latest updates.
I've just noticed this thing on the floor as I'm walking back out again. What the friggin' hell is it? It's like a I don't know, a coffin for a dwarf, or some sort of space capsule. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's got like a pressure thing on, so it must be something to do with cooking. Like a barbecue or something? Really strange. Let us know down below if you know what that is, because I have got no clue. It's got to be though, look. That's to let heat out. So it's got to be something to do with cooking. Very strange. Now, once again, I feel a bit uneasy walking up these stairs. Even though we're next to this road, it's like a strange still and silence in here. I just, you know, like when you feel like someone's going to jump out on you, like a jump scare. That's exactly how I feel at the moment. So I'm going to head up. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at the old Imperial typewriter. That is cool. I like the idea of typewriters, even though I'm dyslexic, so writing on one of them would be a nightmare. There's no spell check on one of those bad boys, is there? Oh my lord. This place is vile. It's full of stuff and it stinks. What the friggin' hell is that? Now, if Andy were here, he would definitely have that on his head. That's horrible. That's like Sue's hair. That literally is Beeper Bitch or Sue's hair. It's the same colour, the same pubic hair looking. That's freaky. Right, so I don't know if I look more like Sue or Brian May the early days. Jesus Christ, this is making me itch. Just having it on my head is making me feel itchy and horrible. It's in my nose and my face and I don't like it. And Andy, I don't know how you manage to do this normally, but it's horrible. I'm gonna have to take it off. Ugh. Now, he definitely wouldn't have liked it, because when I took it off, a big, massive spider was dangling from it. And it wasn't a tiny one, it was huge. And it shocked me, and I'm not scared of spiders, so bloody hell. Right, let's carry on looking round. Now, the concerning thing is I do keep seeing a lot of big black flies, and it smells in here. It smells like dead. And I'm quite good at smelling dead things. I pick them up pretty well. But black flies and dead smell is never a good combination at all. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. This is horrible. Oh look, another big massive black fly. They're all over. Oh look, this is going back a bit further though. I just don't like it in this room. It's got a horrible feeling in this room. I don't like it at all. Oh, they're all over. Absolutely loads of them. I just have a feeling somewhere under all this shite is a person. I don't know whether it's because I'm by myself or what. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I can just imagine a foot sticking out somewhere. And then he sees a shoe under there. But I don't know, it's just... Have you ever been anywhere and it's just got a really odd, uncomfortable feeling to it? That is this place. Honestly, this place just feels wrong. And he would be pissing himself if we were here. So I've just headed back out of this room only to find a porn magazine. Now, not just any porn magazine, but one about foot fetishes. Let me show you. So yeah, you've got the normal one, but then you've got different strokes for different blokes. All about foot fetishes and different fetishes. Andy would be loving it. He would be going through all this lot. 100% he would be spending a good 10 minutes reading through that. Let's keep going though. But yeah, that's like... Is it film or is it music that? I think it's mute. Oh, I don't know, because it says monitor, mic, radio, monitor, speaker. I don't know. I think music, but I'm not 100% sure. What the hell is that? That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That's beyond freaky. Imagine waking up in that, and that's in your bedroom. I don't think so. Oh, another typewriter. Look, I hate it. I hate it when things like that get left behind. Oh, now look. This is what I mean. There's a sleeping bag there. This room's been cleared out a little bit. Got a very strange dress in here. Look at that dress. Imagine, oh God, I can just imagine Andy wearing that dress with that wig and just being like, oh, what's it called? Psycho. Like pretending to be his mum. Now I'm just about to head back up the corridor. I don't know if it's just the floor creaking. I swear I could hear somebody downstairs. I'm just jumpy. I know I am. I'm not used to being on my own, and I know I'm a big boy and I can look after myself. But when you're in these places, oh wow, look at it in here. Kerrang. I'm not into rock and stuff like that, but you know what, I bet they're probably worth a bit. Old Kerrang. There's all sorts of stuff in here. Perfume, aftershave lotion. That's a proper 90s aftershave lotion for men. But yeah, that's like a Victorian fireplace. I can't work this place out. I can't work out how old the building is itself. Because there's just, I'm so over 90s and 80s that it's quite distracting. Look at that bottle of After Sun. Jesus Christ, look at that. That's a proper bottle, that one, isn't it? That's not just gonna stop the sunburn, that's actually gonna take your skin off. It's like bleach. Jesus. That old clock, wooden clock. And the records on the floor as well. Gotta be so careful in these places not to stand on stuff. I can imagine somebody, I'm sure there's got a Queen video, music video, where on one of them were on something like that, an old exercise bike. And then what are they? Little mini boxing gloves. They look old. They're really strange. Right. I think this is just oh, there's another room here. Oh my God, look at that. Is it an RAF top? The wings makes me think it is, and oh yeah, and the lapel badges. I don't know what era it is. That is pretty cool, actually. I really like that. If I wasn't so fat, I'd try it on. I'd try and film it if I weren't so fat. Jesus, I've got no room. I'm right next to a wall. Oh, this is the room where the smell's coming from. There's just too much to take in. I can't look at it all, and there's just stuff in bags that just looks like rubbish. Now I think this was a teenage boy's room. I reckon he's moved on from his Lego onto his titties. He likes his bit of photography, but he also likes his European mammals. Yeah, I used to have those. So yeah, you can see where someone's grown up in here. And then he's moved on to his Rogue aftershave. Jesus, oh Jesus Christ. Electric blue. Bloody hell. But yeah, I seem to remember Rogue aftershave. That's definitely my era. But yeah, I feel like all the things in here, or a lot of the things in here, were from when I were about that age. Like Brute. Bottle of Brute down there. Although I don't think I would have ever worn any of those things that are in this cupboard. Jesus Christ. What was he? An 85-year-old man? Oh, they're vile. I bet there's a few pairs of Levi's in there, though, that are probably worth a few pennies. But Yeah. Oh, and I think I might have had that telephone when I was little as well. God, reliving my childhood in here. No, actually, I'm starting to think this guy was slightly older than me, maybe 5 years older than me. And I'll show you why in a minute, but there's a couple of things that tie in to when I was younger, but there's also a few that make me think, it's just a bit before my time. Now, first of all, there's definitely been paranormal people in here because they've left one of their tarot cards or whatever they are. But yeah, this look, Manchester Metropolitan University, 1993 summer exams. So I was 13 in 1993. So say if they were 5 years older than me, they would have been 18, maybe university, 6 years older, something like that. So yeah, definitely just that little bit older. But that's why they've got dodgy 90s porn mags, I suppose. I wouldn't have had those at, well, I might have had those at 13, you never know. Another tarot card there, look, just coming into the bathroom. So, what is it, like warding off evil spirits in each room or something? I don't get it. If you're into paranormal, let me know, because I just don't understand why they are like one in each room. And Andy's definitely been in here before. Look, he needs that to be able to find his cock for when he's having a piss. Definitely, I think he's hiding somewhere in this house. But he better not be. Can't be doing with anyone jumping out on me tonight. I feel like I'll bring my whole tea back out again. Jesus Christ. You've just missed it. I knew it earlier on when I came in here, that there was something not right with things moving, and I saw rat shit. As soon as I walked in the room then, just down next to where that hubcap is, a rat shot from behind there. You can see there's like chewed up stuff down there as well. Through that and disappeared in there somewhere. Now Andy would absolutely hate it. He hates mice and he hates rats. He cannot stand them. So it's a good job he isn't here, because he would have shit his pants. But that flew out of there. And don't get me wrong, I don't love rats. But I heard something move again down there. But I don't hate them so much, I'm scared of them. And anyway, let's go somewhere where there probably is going to be rats. Now it's definitely going to be wet down here, because look, someone's been pumping water out. So I'm wondering if they've had water issues for a while. But oh Jesus Christ, you almost watched me fall then, because this that I'm resting on moved. Let's have a look down here then. Oh, it don't look good at all. Right, so we're down here. I can't see any rats as of yet, but it's look at that. Oh, I just noticed that because it were all like dirty. I couldn't see it at first. But yes, a remote control car. But I'm trying to avoid the water. I'm being a bit of a girl today. I don't know what's up with me, but I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid it altogether. Jesus Christ. Look at it in here. Look how deep that is. It's vile as well. So it's looking like we're going in. Oh, that gold. Ooh. You know what? There'll be nothing around this corner. Ooh, I'm going to try and walk on these. Let's have a go. This is where I actually fall arse over tit. Oh my God. There's alcohol down here. Quite a bit of it. Look at the bottles under the water. It's like something out of the Titanic, this. There's all the remnants of years gone by. Oh, bloody hell. Look. All the booze under here. And it's not new booze. Some of it's newer. Like that Tiser's not that old, I don't think. But some of those bottles back there, never even heard of them. Table water, but I don't, oh, I suppose I don't drink table water. Right, so I'm going to have to go in for 3 reasons. 1, I can't bend like this anymore. It's breaking my back. 2, there's a door just over there and there's some steps just over there. And I want to know where both of them go. So let's go and have a look and get wet. Oh, this water looks rank. Oh, it's deep. That's deep. Right, steps up there. That door, I've just looked again and I actually think it's just something leaning up against the wall. So I've proper done myself over there. And though that's probably just for coal and deliveries, there's bubbles coming out my foot. Yeah, fake champagne. Lots of paint and stuff. Let's look at the stairs. See if they go anywhere. Look at these. It's like cobwebs, but it's got weird mould on it as well. Look at them. Ooh. It's a bit creepy down here. Not gonna lie. Not as bad as this water. This water's disgusting. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it is, look. It's just the coal bit, or deliveries, or, yeah, in fact, Drayman would have brought drinks down here, or it weren't a pub. Talking absolute rubbish now. Talking out my arse. But yeah, there's loads and loads of drinks just left on the floor as they would have been. What's that one? 20p. 20p for them big bottles. Is it Orangina? Oh, and they're the refundable ones as well. So it's definitely 90s and 80s. And when did these ring pulls go? That's got to be 80s or maybe 90s. I needed to go back in this video and count how many times I've said 80s and 90s, because I think it's quite a lot. Is it a door? No, I've been totally fucking fooled. What's what's touching my foot? Don't like it. What's touching my foot? Something horrible. Ooh, it's starting to freak me out in here a little bit. We move quickly out of here. Right. It's... Oh shit, I hit them. Oh fuck, if a rat comes from behind me and gets me in back at head, I've had it. It's on my head there. Cut myself. No, it's muck, innit? Yeah, I could just imagine it racing from behind me and like attacking back of my head. I need to just watch on there what I'm doing. I can't see anything. Oh, I've got my bag stuck. Oh. I think I'm safe. God, whenever I shine torch on my head, how white does that look? And why do I look like the yellow on end? Oh, it's that big fucking cobweb thing from downstairs. Ugh, I need to get that off my head right now. Right, so we're back for food. Now, looking at the stuff in there, look at that. It almost looks too far gone. Maybe those. I don't know. I feel I need to nick one of those drinks as well to have with it. I'm not drinking that because I literally, that could be piss. That could be somebody that's not drunk water for 6 months and it's their piss in a bottle. Now there is another fridge down here as well, and it has had ice cream in it, but it looks like it's got proper food in it as well. If I can find something that looks half decent, I'll eat it. I don't want another curry. I've just had curry. Summerfield. God, when did Summerfield come to an end? That's got to be some years back. Chicken and tomato mascarpone. Oh, that's going to kill me. That's going to make me really ill. That's a contender. Oh, it was. Until that fly crawled out of it there, look. Oh, Lord. And what is that? It says it's Summerfield Italian beef cannelloni. Look at it though. You can see mould on top. Apart from when light goes. I'm just going to change lights. Right, so even my torch is trying to tell me that is a bad idea. I need to find something to eat it with. I don't fancy sticking my fingers in that. Right, so I apologise because this isn't going to be the best filming. Normally I've got Andy to hold the camera, but this time I haven't. Now I've got this mess of a thing and I've managed to find a fork as well, and it's not good. It's not good at all. I'm not having much. I'm not having loads today because, like I said, I've eaten and I don't want it coming back up again. Do I have to? I ain't got Andy to make me feel better afterwards. It doesn't make me feel better in that kind of way, don't worry. Not like, oh, I'll make you feel better. I just dropped it down me. I can't get it past my mouth. This is the hardest bit. Oh, there's something weird in it. It's like paper. It's chewy. It's not as bad as I thought. As bad as I thought. It's not as bad as some of the things I've had. I'm not having any more though. It's just making me burp. I'm usually retching, but it's just making me burp. I think I've done it. Matt eats anything again, and that weren't even that bad this time. It were bad. It were really bad. Right, let's head out of here. I've not done one of them for a while, and it actually weren't as bad as I expected, so let's head off. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I've got 2.5 hours drive home. I'm worrying about Andy and how everything is at his end, so just please, down in the comments, make sure you send love to Andy's missus and Andy as well, because obviously he's having to put up with like being worried. He don't want to let people down. And Andy, I'm telling you now, whatever happens, you're not letting me down. But if you don't come, you're letting me down. No, I'm joking. No, but honestly, we all care about you. Every single one of us gives a shit about you, and you know that. So don't panic. Don't worry. Obviously, I want you to come more than anything. You know how excited I am for this and how excited you are for this. But if you can't, it's family. And we always have said since day... I thought that were coming then. Since day one, that family comes first. Always. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know this one hasn't been the best. It's not been the best Explore I've ever done. I love this shop bit. It's really cool. But other than that, it was just a bit 90s and 80s. Everything that I don't usually like about an Explore, but there was some good stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see you next week in Italy for the live stream, if I'm not dead. Sweating. I think I've caught something off it already. Getting the shakes, I'm gonna die.